Morning everyone, it's Lonnie. We're in the shed and yeah, let's look at the momentum board. Not the listings I wanted to get done yesterday, but that's what I did. That's what happened. 3 for $81. I did get a lot of other audio books sorted out, so I should have some faster listings today. But yeah, passed over 22,000, which means that I have less than 10,000 to go on this $32,000 listing challenge. I've got 27 days to do it in. 370 a day I have to average now. So I might require a little bit of overtime here and there as we go. Sold some stuff yesterday. Let's pull some orders. All right, this is one order going out right here. I had already pulled everything because I took a look at it before we made the deals. So I had these figures. There's 11 of them here, I think. I had them all individually listed, and a viewer, Wayne, he wanted to buy them. So I think altogether, if they would have been priced individually, they were like priced at 150 bucks. I'd had them listed for a pretty good while, and I mean, I've been selling like maybe one every couple months. So I gave him a good deal. I sold these. They're all Ultraman figs for 60 bucks, and it includes that guy too. That was 60, so that was a good sale. That 5 is some return shipping. The 5 is right there, Wayne, by the way. Then he bought this Figment Epcot Center mug for $9.99. Then he bought, this is really cool, this little Batman Kitty Car Classic Ornament. These are actually pretty sought after. Look, they were originally $19.95, but they go for like around 100 bucks now. So yeah, sold this to him for $85. And then just now he bought 2 decks of cards, which I haven't actually lotted up yet, so they were still available. And yeah, we cut a deal on the cards too. It was $10.98 for both decks. So anyways, this ends up being a really nice order. Thank you very much, Wayne. I really appreciate all that business, man. Okay, when I was at Goodwill one day last week, I can't remember, there were these 2 vampire books that looked interesting to me, so I picked them up. $1 a piece. The most, usually hardcovers are $1 a piece there. And I looked one of them up, I think this, Vampire the Requiem, and it looked like he was selling for, you know, maybe 18 bucks or something like that. And this other one was there too, so I just bought them both. I allotted them together, and I sold them for $23.99 plus shipping on top. So that's one of the ways that I try and monetize my trips to the post office, because Goodwill is right by the post office. So if I could pop into Goodwill and pull out something like this on average every time, which I don't know, like even half of this really, if I can make 10 bucks a trip to the post office, that would be okay. But yeah, that, you know, that kind of helps offset, and it's nice to get out every day for just a few minutes, pop into Goodwill for 5-10 minutes. It's kind of like a recess, kind of like a little break. So, and I don't go through all the clothing racks and everything. I just go straight for the hard goods, and I look at the case up front, I glance at the shoes, and then I'm gone. Okay, I just listed this the other day. This Scrabble, I have another one I need to list too, but I listed this one I think 2 or 3 days ago, and it's sold already for $24.99 plus shipping on top. I think they paid like 12 something shipping. So I think I'll show y'all how I pack this. I had a question the other day about how I pack stuff like this. I have an idea of what I'm going to do with it. Shouldn't be too hard. But yeah, I paid $5 for this at either an estate or a garage sale. I got 2 the same day, both are the same weekend, both were $5. 5 into 25, and there was a little bit of time. I had to count the tiles and stuff, but yeah, Not a bad flip, I guess. All right, I sold something out of the cube. This inventory, this inventory location has coffee mugs, empty water bottles. I was saving those for something that never happened. I can get rid of those now. Has all kind of crap in it, but I do put some little small pieces of inventory here, and I just call it cube location on the item specific things or whatever. Not item specifics. What's that called? Custom SKU field or whatever. So anyway, these Walt Disney World coins, it's got the 4 parks that are in Florida, Orlando. These sold for $14.99 plus shipping on top to Heather. Heather, thank you very much. I think these are really cool. I think these are awesome. I got these from a yard sale last weekend. Yeah, I think it was last weekend for I paid $2. I paid $2 for that, which I was surprised he sold it that cheap. I just sold something else, but I'm waiting for him to pay. So I'm going to pack this stuff. If they pay in the interim, then I can show you that. If not, I'll probably show it to you tomorrow. Just realized I'm out of bubble mailers, so I'm going to try these out. I usually get like the manila type. I don't know what you call them. They look like that, like the paper ones, which I like. They're okay. But I saw these, and I kind of like these too. These look similar to the eBay ones. 6.5 by 10 inch. You get 250 of them for $30.95 from, and I've ordered from these guys before. They're pretty good. 3 RB. Is that 3 Rivers something or another? But look at their feedback. They've got 1,281,228 feedback. But yeah, I'm gonna try these out. Time out. We got another account to look at. I forgot. I actually do have 2 orders on my second eBay store. Also, I have a vintage Star Wars figure here. It's sold. This guy right here, Weequay. That must be him. I don't have a. I need to look at the little stock number thing. Yeah, VS18, that's it. So yeah, this sold for $9.99. It's going out to Brian. He left a message saying it's going into his private collection. So thank you very much, Brian. I do appreciate the order. All right, one more thing. Sold a record. Tears for Fears. That's a good one, huh? The Hurting. Oh, look, I think it's right here. Right on the end. Yep, that's it. The Hurting by Tears for Fears. This was in the last big buy I did with my guy. There was a box of vinyl and a few laser discs, and it was in there. So, got $14.99 plus shipping on top for this. So there we go. That's everything. Not a bad day, especially with Wayne's huge order. But, yeah, let me go pack this stuff up. Everything else is packed. I have this one thing left, this Scrabble game, and this was my plan, and it almost won't fit, but I can make it fit. So these are a couple of $10.95 boxes, which is funny because I just saw a video where Matt over at Part-Time Pickers was doing some frankenboxing with this stuff. But yeah, you can see it barely fits width-wise. So what I'm going to do, although it does fit this way, so what I'll do is I'll just like cut this end off of each one and then slide them together and tape them up, and that's it. Pretty simple. I'll probably put a couple pieces of bubble wrap on the Scrabble, and I did put the measurements in for calculated shipping whenever I listed this Scrabble, but a lot of times you'll find that even if the measurements are, because I want to say this is like 17 inches across, 17 inches square, but it's only like a couple inches tall. So you don't really run into the dimensional weight because of this measurement here. That saves you. If it was 17 cube, it'd be ridiculous. So we'll look at the price of this label though whenever I go to print it, and I'll put in the dimensions and show you. And this is after I've cut the ends. You can see this is one box, this is one box. Just cut the end off of it and slide them in together. And yeah, a couple pieces of tape, that'll be done. This is an easy one here. And then one end I'll fold up normal, and the other end I might have to score, and then, yeah. Because like I said, it doesn't like really fit that great across here. Yeah, this is a really easy one. All right, Scrabble packed. I spent about 5 minutes on that. It looks a little ugly, as any good Frankenbuck should, but it doesn't look that bad, I don't think. Oh, I did get paid. I was hoping I would. I got paid as I was packing the last package. Perfect timing. Some of y'all might be getting excited and know what this is. Yep, I sold a key fob set and receiver. I took a best offer on this for $63 plus shipping on top. So those of you that have not seen these little key fobs before, I bought, I think it was just under 100, like 90, 96 or 7 of these about a year ago now, for actually a little over a year ago, about like 14 months ago. Anyway, I paid $150 for all of them, and I've sold 30 something of them now. Let me look. Oh, I'm sorry. I've sold 42 of these things now. So, yeah, this has been really good. But anyway, let me pack this little guy up, and that's going to be it. Then we'll look at some questions whenever I get back from the post office. Almost forgot. This package, I measured it just now with this. This is something you really need. In addition to a scale, you have to keep a little measuring tape around at all times. I think I have about 3 around here. But 17, 17, 3 are the measurements. Whenever I made the listing, I estimated 18, 18, 3. So that works. And then I put in 5 pounds for the weight. That weight works also. So 1033 to me seems cheap for a 5-pound package. It's going to Pennsylvania. It's going to Pittsburgh, actually. So that seems like a good deal for the way rates kind of run now. 1033 for 5 pounds to Pittsburgh. But anyway, the point is, it's not oversized, even though it has 2 dimensions that are over 12 inches. This other dimension saves us. So, all right, but that's why I recommend, especially on stuff like this. Maybe not on something like a key fob, right? Because I'm not worried about that. Something like this, that's a trap for new sellers. Is that they'll list something like this, but maybe a little bigger. They'll weigh it. It'll say 5 pounds, but then maybe theirs is actually like 17, 17, 12, whatever item they're doing. And they go to ship it, and they're like, wait, I put 5 pounds in, but now it's saying it's $15 more than what the buyer paid. And then they freak out because they didn't put the measurements in, or they did flat rate shipping where you don't put measurements in, or don't have to. And yeah, then they're kind of screwed. And then what could happen is they'll, like, some of them might even email or message the buyer and say, hey, need you cough up a little more money for that shipping? Which is, in my opinion, is a no-no, unless it's something like really, like a very strange case. But yeah, then bad things can happen. So that's why I say calculated with measurements, and usually that doesn't go wrong. So anyways, let me get these labels printed up, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm working on these audiobooks. I've gotten the ones you see missing listed. Those boxes are still there. This is where I'm gonna keep them for now. I might have to expand. Every time I get more stuff, I just like, I can make space. I see other shelves that I can reclaim as I walk around. But yeah, this is where all the listed audiobooks are right now. So working through those pretty well. It's easy work. It's tedious work. I am like checking each and every box to make sure all the discs are in there. I spot check every now and then some of the surfaces, but they've all been so good. I could tell that everything's well taken care of. No disc has been missing yet out of all those sets. And I don't know, just talking to the lady, she seemed like that I bought them from. I don't know about the first house. The second house where I bought the majority, that lady seemed like she was really into these things and like took pride in the fact that she took care of them and stuff. I could tell that. So that's going well. I want to take a break for a minute and look at some comments from the last video. Nice catch. This is from William Them. Nice catch. LSU needs you on the field against Alabama. Obviously not. But yeah, LSU is playing Alabama this Saturday. What do y'all think in the comments below? LSU is at Alabama, and they're a 6-point dog to Bama. I haven't looked at the status of Alabama's quarterback Tua in the past couple of days. I hope he's getting well, but I hope he'll get, I hope he'll stay. I hope it'll be slow, okay? I don't want to wish ill on the guy, but I don't want him to be at 100% until the day after the LSU game. So I think we got a shot this year, but I've said that a lot of other years too. What do y'all think? Who's going to win that game? LSU or Bama? Number one, number two. Huge game. It's on 2:30 on Saturday afternoon, 2:30 Central. All right, here's a question from Cinema Selections 1228. Do you use the same shipping policy for all listings? If so, could you give an example? eBay tells me we cannot bulk edit handling time using different shipping policies. Okay, Cinema Selections 1228. I don't use shipping policies at all. I don't use any business policies, shipping policies, anything. I typically use calculated shipping, and then I'll add, if I want to, I'll add flat rate international shipping if it makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I guess business policies can be good for some people. I don't use them. Maybe if my store was like way bigger or something, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know what the benefit of using them is. And it's mostly due to my ignorance. But what I've been doing works pretty well, I guess. So mostly calculated shipping, sometimes flat rate, sometimes free, not often. That's the best answer. All right, Winds of Change. Why the name change? Name change covered last video, I think. I think that's what it was. Basically, though, focusing on eBay here, garage sales, and other sourcing over there. That's my bright idea. Most people think I'm crazy. I might be, but I think it might work out too. I want like extreme focus and precision on each channel. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah. Okay, there's another couple too. Tony says, "Shut up, Lon E." Okay, not shutting up. And let's see, there was another one up here. Oh, PNG Bear, bite me, Lonnie. No, not biting you. So that is going to be it for today, y'all. That's a wrap on another shed video. I'll see y'all again, maybe tomorrow. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.